Hello to all of my amazing, wonderful supporters of Journey of a Goddess. I'm Ashley Curtis. I'm the creator of Journey of a Goddess, and I kind of wanted to address the weight that has been going on right now. Kind of been like a first half, second half of the season, and the first half of the season went so well, and I got a lot of people that messaged me on all different forms of social media, or whether it was email, just telling me how it was inspiring them, or how my words, helped them in their situation. And I felt so surprised and humbled and grateful that God has been using me as a vessel. And this whole story, or this whole story, kind of started off as a therapeutic process for me. Writing has always been healing for me, and now that I've created this character, Iman, and she's on this journey and I'm on my own personal journey, I feel like you all are on the journey with me. So the second half of Journey of a Goddess, I wanted to dig deeper into the premises, into the plot, and I'm really excited about what's to come. I've been working really hard, working diligently, and my team is amazing, and we're all just putting forth a lot of effort to make sure that you guys are just as moved by the second half of this journey. And I'm so excited about the finale. Okay, so I write all the time. Whenever I am feeling emotional or introspective or reflective, I write. That's the best way for me to express myself, because I kind of can be closed off a little bit. And so my process starts with just, how am I feeling? I'll meditate a little bit. How am I feeling? What do I want to say? And I pray and I ask God, like, what is it that you want me to say? What is it that I need to say? Like, use me. And so I'll do that, and I kind of sit to myself, and the way I work, something always inspired me. The Alchemist is one of my favorite books in the journey, and it inspired me with Journey of a Goddess because the character is on this journey, and he has these little omens and these little people that kind of come in his life that helps him to his personal journey. And I adopted that for Journey of a Goddess. So I either read something that inspires me, or I just think about where I want the character to go, and I start writing from there. And I might even call a friend or someone else that is extremely creative that I look up to or am inspired by, and say, hey, I'm like stuck on this. What do you think if Yaya did this? Or how do you feel about this, about Iman and Yaya's relationship? And each and every one of my characters, I know that I'm really into astrology and psychology, so each and every one of my characters, I know their signs. I know, like, they're the middle child or the oldest child or the youngest child, and all of that kind of helps me understand their perspective or where they are in life, and it helps me with writing for their character. So far, my favorite moment of the season, well, I would say shooting. My favorite moment of the season was episode 2, the beginning, where Iman, Yaya, and Quadir have a love and light ritual. And it was so fun shooting that scene because it was around the time where Erykah Badu's But You Can't Use My Phone album just first came out. And, we had to do that scene, and we were all really like stoned. Like, we were on the ganja for real. And so after a moment of like running our lines, we ended up just being so stoned that we were like goofy. So we were like cracking up, just having a really good time. The directors, everybody was having a good time. We were enjoying the music. And I love when I watched it back how it played off on the screen. Like, you could really see the fun and the laughter, and just, I love the chemistry between the three of the characters. So far, that's one of my top favorite moments. And now in the second half, I can't wait to talk about that, because I have a lot more favorite moments for that. One of the people, or one of my like family members or supporters, they comment and they said they were talking about OG, and we were at the park and OG was doing these like weird movements to the tree. He was supposed to be doing like some samurai stuff, I guess, but OG is in his own little world, so I don't know what he was doing, but they were just talking about how OG was cracking them up because they like, what is bruh doing over at the tree? And I was just like, oh my God, that literally brought joy to my day, because I was wondering the same thing, and so many people find it funny. Another one of my friends told me that, another one of my friends said something like, why is Iman always talking to a crackhead? And I'm like, OG is not a crackhead. So that was probably the funniest thing, because I didn't ever see OG as a crackhead. He's, you know, a homeless man, or a man that lives off the earth that happens to be extremely wise. So I thought that was pretty funny. So Iman is definitely inspired by me because I created this character. So there is a lot in my mind, or moments. She's like a grandiose idea of who I would be, or who I could have been had my life been a certain type of way. So certain ways that she reacts to things, I would really react that way. But Iman and Ashley Curtis are separate. Me and Iman are separate just because of the situation. I definitely did go through a serious breakup, and it caused me to evolve and grow and go through all these life lessons. But unfortunately, I don't have a little homeless man in the alley to talk to, but I do always have great people in my life that inspire me all the time, or give me great wisdom. And I am always seeing grasshoppers and spiders and all these different type of animals and omens that pop up in my life, and I take them as spiritual messages. So what makes Iman and Ashley similar is the fact that I love yoga and I meditate daily, and I am very spiritual. But the difference is, the difference is maybe sometimes like the way Iman may be dressed, or just a little bit how Iman is a little more shy as it relates to guys, and she is, I guess she isn't that much different than me right now, but she's growing to be. Her parents, which you guys haven't even learned about yet, but her parents and that whole situation, that whole dynamic is different from my life, but it's inspired by it as well. So it's really, really close. Yeah. As a creator, the most difficult thing is the business side of it for me, because I am a creative, and it's like being able to create in a time manner, or being able to create, you know, in the confines of certain things, working with a lot of extremely talented, busy actors and crew. The most difficult thing has been to balance being the creative and being the executive producer. It has been it has been like moving a mountain with a mustard. It's been like building, like literally trying to build a mountain with a mustard seed, like they say. It has taken a lot of faith and patience, and honestly just learning to just feel and flow. So as a creator, the biggest thing, and I'm still trying to figure it out, is how to create freely and openly, and allow God to use me and be a vessel, and at the same time be strategic and be left brain, because as a creative you're using your right brain all the way, but as the business person or executive producer, you need to be on time, you need to be logical, you need to be organized, and all those other type of things. So yeah, the journey of God is basically all about evolving and becoming better every single day. So thank you so much again. I really appreciate all the love. It keeps it going, because this is not an easy thing to do. And just shout out to my amazing cast. Shout out to my amazing executive producer over at Artistic Standard TV. I love the entire family. Gino Brooks is like the shit. Anyway, yeah, that's all I really want to say. And I'll have more of these going on. I want you guys to actually get to know the cast more, get to know us more, see what goes on behind the scenes. So I'll be including all of that for my subscribers. So once again, thank you so much for subscribing for the extended versions. That alone is the most beautiful thing ever. That's something that I just came up with, or God gave me. It's not me, it's God. But something like that you guys are actually buying into, and I'm forever grateful for that. So I'll see you guys later. Peace and love.